Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Texas Longhorns.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance, but now this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the power forward.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Here's Doherty. After the Badgers picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Freak. Offensive rebound. Texas on D. Here's Hawkins. And it's Freak with the rebound. And here's Texas.
You know, Wisconsin has not historically had a lot of players in the NBA. That number, however, could be growing in the next few seasons. I mean, they have a few, but for the most part, their winning has come through solid team play.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a four-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Hill. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
And he gets it to go. That's 7 points for Freak.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And the Badgers with possession here. It's a three-point game. Got a hand on it.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
And he makes both free throws. Edwards with it. Dishes it to Rush. The 15-footer. The shot will not go. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Fisher. And it's Gibson in at the power forward. Outside Conley. The three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Gibson the screen. Here's Fisher. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Fisher's got 5.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Freak with it. He's picked up by Hill, and he gets the bucket. And that's now 11 points for Freak.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And Fisher gets to Conley. Feeds it to Hill. They set the pick. Out to Conley. Fires from the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up. When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Freak. He's got 11 points and a block. And
he's turning this court into his own private playground.
Boy, that's certainly what it feels like, doesn't it? I mean, we're watching this guy do it all, and he's doing it with flavor.
So Wisconsin ends up going with the new group.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Decker kicks to Payton. Kaminsky, the pass to Hawkins. The Badgers working the ball around now. Here's Decker, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And so it's Texas with it after the Badgers picking up a basket just moments ago. And that one's good. Freak.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Hawkins kicks to Payton. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
A baseline J, and again it's Texas converting.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Down low. They double him with Freak. Out to Payton. Over in the corner, Decker. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. And here's Freak. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Longhorns out front, leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the second half. Just one half of basketball left to determine this year's college basketball championship team. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Freak in at point guard. Also Ellis out there. Turner is out there with Dort. And it's Ford in at the 4 side. Hill against Ford. There's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Evans. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Evans has got the first field goal of the second half for the Badgers. Texas leading by 3.
And guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And you know what?
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Hawkins. And that one's good. Freak.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Hawkins passes to Peyton. Here is Hawkins. Decker kicks to Hawkins. Gibson the screen. The 11-footer. Turner with the steal.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
On the court for the Longhorns. Freak, he's in at point guard. Doherty out there with Davis. Bennett Ellis, and it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Freak missing.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Freak's got 25 points.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Evans, he's checked in for Wisconsin. Hill comes in for Peyton. Here's Evans. And it's Freak with the rebound.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Kicks to Ford. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Pass to Doherty. Now here is Ford. 6 to shoot. For the 3. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Freak. And now a 10-point Texas lead.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Turner's checked in for the Longhorns.
Miles Turner.
Decker kicks to Evans. Hawkins a screen on Ford. Evans passes to Hawkins, and he gets it to go.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Clark, if they want to, they can milk, and that one's good. Doherty's got the lead up to 10 now for Texas.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Longhorns.
Right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, Clark, for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one falls for Doherty. So Wisconsin ends up going with the new group. So the Longhorns win it. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are the last team standing in this terrific tournament.
Kevin, you said, I mean, all the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, now you see it paying off at this very moment.
There's been a ton of sacrifice along the way. I mean, from the kids and their parents and support staff. I mean, they've brought this school to the top of the college basketball world right now.
Well, it's been a blast to be with you guys and our great fans all tournament long. On behalf of the entire 2K Sports team and this crew in particular, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us.